Start recording. Get over here. We good?
I'm good to go.
Hello.
You said it differently the first time.
Did I? Yeah. I forgot to hit record properly, and it's just like, okay, we're through the intro. Let's go. Hey, 100 beers. 100 breweries, I mean.
In Canada.
In Canada.
Today.
Today.
It hasn't happened yet, but it's
about to. So, this brewery is located in the heart of Saskatoon. Broadway Street. 8th Street or whatever the fucking area that is.
Anyways, it's Broadway or 8th.
Yeah, it's Broadway. It's Broadway. But you know what I mean. Anyways, so awesome brewery. I mean, you walk in and instantly get the feel of, I don't know, being at home, I guess you could say. Like just that feel, like super nice people. I mean, like comfy atmosphere and everything. The only thing I didn't like was no labels on their beers, which whatever, it is what it is. So let me pull this up quick. I got recommended this beer, Schmidt. This was recommended by Mike. Mike said he would be listening to this episode. This is our 100th Canadian Craft Brewery. Walked in there and Mike was like, you guys gotta try Bad Intentions by Prairie Sun Brewery. So here we go. This is going to be our 100th. I'll let you pour. You're better at it than me.
Bad Intentions, which is funny because I'm playing on a team called Bad Intentions.
Ooh, nice. Good play. The thing is, they have a beer called Good Intentions. Okay, that's good. So that's what I mean. Like, they gave me this can. And I was just like, oh. Fuck. So the other night I was gaming out and I was drinking their Radler, whatever you say, and it was fairly good. The only thing is that's an awful lot to sit back. Anyways, darker beer.
Bad Intentions.
Here, give me that one.
Doesn't say what kind it is. 8.2%, 80 IBUs, and the SRM of 15. I can't remember what that one is.
Let's look this up. I should have done my homework, man.
SRM. Why are you writing on the table?
I wasn't.
What's that then? Right there. What's this shit?
I don't know. Oh, that's somebody else.
One of the kids left you a note?
So I had this in the flight. Tasted really smooth and very crisp off the tap in the flight. So it was, I knew we were going to get a little bit of a different taste from the canning process.
Was this like canned right in front of your eyes?
No, but they're massive tanks are through like a glass wall. Glass walls in the area where you eat. And I thought that was absolutely awesome. Like just the barn board look to the whole place, like really well put together. Me and the wife walked in there because we wanted something to eat. We're like, you know what? We're gonna go check out this brewery, even though I'd been there the day before, just to pick up the beer. And I was like, I wish we could go back there. And the place we wanted to eat was closed. So she's like, let's just go there. We walk in and it was just like, wow, this is freaking awesome. We sat down. Had our flight. They actually made her a moonshine drink, which was absolutely insane. They sent over some moonshine that was made in Weyburn, where we're going next weekend, so you know where we're going. But amazing drinks. And then reading their menu, I mean, it was crazy. Their food is awesome. I had the jalapeno popper grilled cheese. There's nothing wrong there. And the wife had lobster macaroni.
Are you back on the spicy train?
No, I can't do it.
No?
Although I did see Packy One Chip Challenge bags of chips around town.
Yeah, they're one chip challenge, like here?
Yeah, but it's a whole bag. I don't. It's
They're,
not.
no. They're just packy chips. They're not one chip challenge.
No, I know.
Like, I've had some packy chips. They're just not the one chip challenge hottest chip. So.
All right, so this is a double IPA using new strain of barley developed by the U of S.
Oh.
So says Untapped. Easy drinking for a double with a high APV. Or ABV. Oh my god. Anyways, I really enjoyed, like I said, everything about the brewery except for they didn't have big enough stickers for me. That's the one thing I was like, God damn it, man! Like
You just had to find something bad. And you just...
There's not much bad there. They have an alternate selection of craft there, from 21st Street to Blackbridge to whatever the
They're
craft.
supporting the others.
Right, exactly, and that's one thing. And the other thing is that you'll see in our next beer that we do by them. I love their growlers.
Okay.
Awesome. But yeah, my advice is go there during a non-busy hour because parking down there is a bitch. You're on Broadway.
You got to be an
so-
e-biker. It's e-bike friendly down there.
Oh,
Broadway.
nice.
Yeah. Or just those really fancy people that like to walk. Honestly, if you're somewhere on the west side of the river anyway,
West side, best side.
I don't know about Saskatoon.
Yeah,
To me,
that city is a little different for me, man.
it depends what you call. If it's like on the river, west side is not best
On
side.
the river again.
I think
not
west
funny.
side is the worst side. I think east
You
side's
think
the best
so?
side.
Oh yeah.
I mean, there's like
Are we talking
there's the
east or
downtown.
west of Idlewild? Right.
Pretty much.
Obviously, yeah.
But I'd almost even give it the river.
The thing is, we spent like the majority of the weekend with somebody who lived there, and they lived on the east side of Idlewild in the Alphabet Avenues, but on the north end of it. So like, I think Saskatoon gets more of a bad rap because of that area of town, the downtown core where it's. I call it the Alphabet Avenues. I don't know what everyone else gets. Avenue A, B, C, D, whatever. I know closer to
Alpha Ghetto.
Well,
The Alpha Ghetto.
I don't want to. I don't want to say anything that's going to be bad because
They know where they live,
Yeah,
okay?
okay, I
Nobody
know,
is
yeah.
getting offended.
So, but the thing is, he said that the crime is starting to move a lot more north
Oh, yeah.
on there, and see, I don't know. Like, I always thought when you go to Saskatoon, you know where the Golf Dome is, and like what's that called, the Ramada.
The Ramada where the
Yeah.
Long Branch is.
From there
Thursday nights
south,
at the Long Branch.
from there south until what is it, 23rd or 22nd?
Yeah.
That goes out. I always knew it was a little bit of a rougher area, but it was almost like that was the line drawn in
But
the sand.
it's way further west, like from Idlewild west.
Oh, yeah,
But blocks
100%.
over.
Yeah.
Like there's a couple like I'd met some people that went to like the schools in there and they're
Yeah.
like it was tough going. Like kids were
Guess where 9 Mile is?
trying to fucking steal your shoes.
Guess where 9 Mile is?
I've been there.
Yeah.
But it's to the south.
Doesn't matter. It's still in that same area.
And now they're
Yeah,
fine.
well, at least you got the fire
They're-
hall there.
They're just like a block off of like the main
Bad.
downtown stuff.
Yeah.
They're
Well, that's
fine.
still bad.
No,
Anyways.
it's not.
Anyways. Yeah. How did we get talking east side and west side of Saskatoon? It's not
Because
like-
you had
it's
to
not like-
use a Cincinnati phrase,
Oh, did not. Come on.
Kevin's
But
phrase.
hey, what do you think of this beer? Be honest.
I noticed some like extra sweetness,
Uh-huh.
which I'm thinking is from the malt that they were talking about from the U of S. Like that's what I noticed at first, which kind of made me think it was more like a red ale, because it's very red.
Pouring,
Anyway.
yeah,
But
pouring
then,
this, it's
but
more-
then you say it was a double IPA. But that I
So
understand.
says Untapped.
But usually Untapped is done by themselves.
Oh, I'm not an Untapped genius yet.
Well, I mean, the brewery posts their own beers and stuff. on there.
Ooh, one of our listeners, Don Morin, is drinking Bad Intentions by Prairie Sun at Prairie Sun Brewery. This was June 5th. Not that long ago. All right, buddy.
he had just made like a big trip. He was in Medicine Hat and went to Hell's Basement, Medicine Hat Brewing Company, and Travois.
Wow, good for him.
And there was more. I'd seen some of it on Facebook there.
I don't know what it is, but I honestly did not know anything about Prairie Sun until I went to Saskatoon. I was there, and my main goal was to hit a beer that's on next episode. But like to go to High Key, to go to like Paddock Wood,
Was High Key in the new place yet?
It looked fairly new.
Was it near downtown?
No,
No.
It's Quebec Street.
They're moving into the old Harley Davidson building, which I think is directly on Idlewild.
Right across from Olympia Sports, right?
Yeah, I think that's pretty much exactly where. A little further north though, but
Okay.
about there. Yeah.
Yeah, cool. But yeah, I didn't even know anything about this brewery, and all of a sudden, I get to Saskatoon. I'm like, wait a minute. I knew about
What is
21st
this
Street. I knew about Saskatoon. I knew about obviously 9 Mile, obviously Paddock Wood, and obviously High Key. Those were like Paddock Wood, 9 Mile, and High Key were my three. I have to hit. I have to go to these places. But then I looked it up and I was like, oh, Prairie Sun, because it was Saturday in the afternoon. I think it was 1 o'clock in the afternoon. I was like, all these breweries are not open until like 3 or 4 in the afternoon, except for Prairie Sun. So I was like, all right, let's go there, and boom, blew my mind.
Because they're on Broadway. That's
On
kind of like
Broadway.
it's kind of like people will go there at
Bibbidi
10 o'clock
bobbidi.
in the morning and just like
Bibbidi
walk up
bobbidi
and
boo.
down. There's
Just shut
there's all sorts of stuff everywhere on different kinds of stores too.
Man, would you say that's like, well, it's the artsy part.
Yeah, that's
Right?
where
You
they
know what I
have
mean?
the
Yeah,
Fringe Fest, where they get all the like street performer kind of stuff come out during the Fringe Fest and everything.
They also, I don't know if it still exists there, but the Roxy on Broadway, live music venue. I've played there. Yeah, I know. Pretty big deal. But I don't know if that's still going, but that was a nice little venue, like downstairs. It was more rock and that kind of music down there. I never really drank lots there, but it was a fairly decently good looking brewery, or not brewery, bar. Fuck. All right, I'm just writing shit down.
Oh yeah, we got to rate
Episode
this.
42, Bad Intentions. What do you got?
Gosh, I am literally just thought I have to actually rate this beer, and I don't.
You don't want to?
I don't know where to go. I'm just. Where does this land? It's a double IPA. That's the thing. It's like the thing about a double IPA is you have to enjoy that beer.
Mm-hmm.
That moment, you're not gonna drink another one.
I had to wear it again because now the cameras are working, and we're back up on YouTube. But anyways, where are you going?
You know, I'm gonna go with the Marion Hossa.
8-1. Good choice. I hate to do this. Like I said, I like their beer. Just not. I wish I would have had the flights before I chose the beer for the show. However, this was recommended by Mike, and I don't like to let him down. But this isn't my beer. Not from them. It's a good tasting beer. Don't get me wrong, but it's not my style. It's not my thing. So do I rate it that way? Do I rate it not for me, or do I just rate it on a double IPA standard?
Yeah, I mean, you rate it how it tasted, how it went down. Yeah, it's not for me either. It's not something
Okay.
I'm going to regularly pick, but it hit its points.
I will
there
go-
were good things I noticed, and
I will go Ray Bork.
77.
Yeah. I hate to do that. I hate to go low. I think honestly, if you're a double IPA drinker and you love them, this probably would be your choice beer to go to.
The thing
I'm
about
not,
a double
though.
IPA though is that you're not going to
And you're not going to get sweet notes like this in any other double IPA.
but with a double IPA, you're not going to drink 6 of them in the night on purpose.
Why not?
Where did I just fucking go that I saw those?
I don't know. They're sweet, eh? Sweet. Sweet, sweet. So I'm pulling out our. This is going to be a shortened episode. Sorry, folks. We're already halfway done. But this is going to be our last beer of the episode. Next week we're back to full-on episodes because we're double recording tonight. And that's just how it has to be because, yeah. Anyways, I'm going to look this beer up because I don't know how to pronounce this. Just give me 1 second. This beer has a very good story behind it, and I'll explain it once I freaking learn how to say this.
I can't even. It's
Oh my
writing
God.
writing on a small lid label. So for me, not having ever heard it before, to help him out, just say don't quote me on that when you say it first.
I should have done my homework here.
Homework?
Yeah, like I should have looked this up before.
Did you ever do homework?
I didn't.
No, did I?
I'm not going to say this beer name quite yet because, like I said, I don't want to butcher it. But the story behind this this beer is they're donating proceeds from these beers to the victims and the families in the Ukraine from the war. So I do believe what happens is if you buy a growler.
So it's likely some sort of like Ukrainian word?
Yeah, it's like
It's like
Sonya. No, I'm not gonna say it. This is bad. This is a bad take. I might have to edit this out.
you can't edit nothing out.
I'm on their fucking. Yeah. Give me a second. I'm doing it. YouTube's getting a lot more than.
A lot more than they asked for.
Well, because I'm not gonna fucking just sit here and. Where in the fuck, man?
I'm looking on Untapped, and I went through it all. It's not on Untapped.
It wouldn't be that bad if, for fuck's sakes, they had their frickin'. It wasn't written so stupid. Sonyashanyk? Sonyashanyk? Ugh.
Oh, here it is. We donated money from every pint of Sonyashanyk.
Okay, I'm gonna start the actual thing, and then you're gonna pipe that in. Okay. So usually that's your lead in. Okay.
I found their Facebook post on it.
Okay,
So
what do we
it
got?
says here, we donated money from every pint of Sonyashanyk. I think that sounds Ukrainian enough to me. Blonde ale, sold for the month of May. So were you there in May? Was it May?
No, I was beginning of June.
Oh, okay.
Actually, no, it was May. So I would have been freaking right at the end of this.
Yeah, that's right.
Slam that.
So they donated $2,109.
Wow. So good on them. I knew it was a good story, and the way they recommended this beer, and I was like, oh, well, okay, is this just like a way to sell this beer? But this was by far my favorite beer there. Close second, Crazy Farm, but we'll get that on the show soon. But
How? Do you have some?
no, we'll get some.
Not likely.
No, they're done.
No, they're done. Crazy Farmer is dissolved.
This is a good beer. This is by far my favorite beer from their brewery, and I had them all.
But yeah, as I've heard, Crazy Farmer, the two partners.
Fuck. Are you fucking kidding me? I'm an idiot.
Did you forget to press record again?
Yeah. Okay, do it again.
from the Sonyashanyk.
Yeah. Just having a night. Okay. The beers are already poured.
Don't quote you on that, and duffed it.
I totally duffed
So-
it. We went on for at least 10 minutes and talked about this beer, and I totally forgot to hit record. Just unprofessional on the best episode ever.
Anyway, the beer is Sonyashanyk. I think that's as best as I can do in Ukrainian when I'm not at all Ukrainian.
Also,
That I know of.
it was like you had said before I noticed that we didn't record this. It was only for the month of May,
Yes.
and it was to raise money for the families in the Ukraine. And what was the number you said?
2,109.
So that's just them giving a portion of their beer sales to this proceed, and I think that it was a well
So
put
if you
together
think
story.
about it, even if in the month of May, if they sold 21, I don't know how the number comes out that way. Yeah, $1 for every pint of this beer.
Uh-huh. So I think that gives it a +1 rating. Whatever your rating is going to be. Nice way to hit the mic.
Cheersing the mic. Fuck you. That-
I think whatever rating
Cheers
you're
for
going to give it,
Ukraine.
I think it's a +1.1. You know what I mean? So if you're going to
A
give it,
0.1 plus?
yeah, if you're going to give it an 88, it's an 89. I think just on the principle of great story behind the proceeds of this beer, and so on and so forth. I think that's fair enough to deserve, right?
Then we got to add a 0.1 to the Majestic. The Majestic Sparkle Dragon.
That's already done.
Well, too bad. You can't just make that rule and just not say that they didn't support a cause.
Well, they did totally, and we talked a big deal about it. This is
But why are these guys getting the boost and they didn't? Fairness, equality.
Yeah. Okay. Anyways. Oh shit! I'm gonna get shit on for that, aren't I? So before we move on to our ratings, this will be, I know, shortened episode, but this is our. Can never leave them out of an episode, so. Because they never leave us out of an episode.
It's just
so.
going to have to be the shift beer of the week.
Yep.
Unfortunately,
This will be our last episode, or last beer of the episode. So,
this will be our last episode.
no. Spoiler alert. No, just joking. Yeah. What are your thoughts on this beer?
My thoughts? God.
It's a wit, right?
No, it's a blonde ale.
Oh yeah, blonde ale.
Yeah.
Right. I got
Not
it
my
right.
favorite blonde ale.
I don't mind.
But yeah, it's kind of witty. Got that,
Thickness to it.
ooh. She thick, boy.
I think it's thick.
Ooh.
But I mean, at 5.5, it's good. Like I said, by far one of the most tastiest beers I had in my flight, and I had 2 flights, 8 beers, and this was by far my favorite.
Doesn't help when I eat a mustache hair or beard hair.
You know, you should trim that thing once in a while.
Yeah, I've been meaning to. It's overhanging right now.
Grizzly Adams does have a beard, I guess. Fun. I'll go first. Since we're going at +0.1, I made it up. Sonya.
Are you finding a player named Sonya with the name? Sonya Blade.
Shark. Whatever.
Sonyashnyk.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go. I don't know a player's number. I was gonna give it to Sergei Fedorov, so 9.2 is my number. Even though Sergei Fedorov is 91, you got to give the plus 0.01, so or 0.1, so 9.2 is my rating.
Okay. Well, I was going to give it the other number, but that number gave me a Peter Klima.
So you're going 85. That is with the 0.1.
Yeah, I wanted 84 before, but it bumped me up. So I was like, oh, well, Peter Klima, you win.
So you do give it a good rating. That is a good rating for noobs, I think. No?
I don't think that... I feel like I got a few blonde ales that are better.
Anyways, the whole point is, this is our 100th Canadian Craft Brewery. I thoroughly enjoyed my time there. I know you haven't visited yet, but I'm pretty sure that next time you go to Saskatoon, that'll probably be on your list.
Next time I go, when I don't have to make it home and everything.
So
like,
Craft Beer Festival, end of June. Or July, maybe. I don't know what it is. I totally want to do it.
Things are filling up.
I know.
And
totally, it sucks.
I'm not planning around beer right now, unfortunately, but damn.
Maybe next year.
Too much stuff comes up in a hurry, and you're like, yes, no, yes, no, yes,
maybe, sure.
yes, no.
Okay, got it.
Fucking kids.
So, unfortunately, that is all the beer we have. We can chat a little bit, maybe. What? Do you want to talk a little bit about the bullshit that happened in the Western Conference Final?
What bullshit?
I don't know, that it wasn't even a fucking series. I
Oh,
guess we can talk a little bit of sports, maybe?
Yeah, well, I mean, he's talking about Edmonton.
How much money?
Not showing up.
How much money do you think Vegas lost on Game 1?
What do you mean?
Because I do believe the odds were for the point, or the puck line was like 7-5, or no, maybe 6-5 for the puck line. So that's how many goals scored in total. I think the final score was what, 7-5 final, or 6-4 final, Game 1. So these guys are like, yeah, I'll bet fucking above 6.5 or 7.5, whatever the line was, dude. To see a show like that, Game 1 Western Conference Final, you know it's going to be a good series, and then just be absolutely shit on for the rest of this. Oh, man. I honestly think, sorry Edmonton Oilers fans, and I'm not dogging on your team, really. Maybe your goaltender. But I think Calgary would have done a lot better against Colorado than Edmonton would have. Markstrom would have put up more of a show than fucking Mike Smith did in the net, no?
No, they're both terrible puck players.
Well, I think, when you see a goaltender not know where the puck is probably 60% of the time.
But if you see a goaltender playing the puck while the offensive team is still in the zone, I'd be like, nah, you're pretty fucking stupid.
Yeah.
Because that is what Markstrom did too many times to lose the series.
Dude,
and that is what Smith did.
I think Edmonton got in the heads of Calgary is all that happened there. The reason why Edmonton succeeded in that series is because Calgary just had it in their mind that, oh, this is the biggest series in the world because it's the Battle of Alberta, blah, blah, blah. And Edmonton's like, fuck it, it's just another hockey series.
No, I think Edmonton actually took it seriously as being a bigger Battle of Alberta.
Yeah.
To the point where Draisaitl played his ass off.
Holy
to
fuck,
the point
Draisaitl.
where he was a Band-Aid in the Colorado series.
Yeah, he didn't do very much.
He played hard, and then he'd get hit, and he limped to the bench.
He had a high ankle sprain though.
There are 12 fucking injuries that guy has that he was not telling anybody.
That's a true hockey player. Dude,
I know,
the guys from Germany.
But half the other players weren't doing that. He, second best player on the team, he's like, I don't care how hurt I am. I'm still playing 20 minutes.
Oh, yep.
Play your hard shift. And at the end of the shift, maybe that's why it ends his shift. He takes a hit that's just a little bit more, and he's slow to get off. But that also hurts you. His slowness to get off every shift.
Yeah, he got.
Because he was so battered and bruised by the end, where, he'd be taking a hit in the furthest corner from the bench, and a slow trail to the bench.
100%.
Hustle off. Could make a difference.
Yeah. All right, we're gonna cut it short. I apologize. Don't forget to check out brewskiblazers.com. Use code Newbert for 10% off checkout. As well as thanks to the other sponsor, Allure Nail Salon and Boutique in Swift Current, Saskatchewan, for not only taking me on the journey across Saskatoon to all the breweries we went to and getting the beers for the show, but the continuous support in that end for international beers and all that.
I feel like you get favoritism from that sponsor.
I do. Yeah. All right. Well, Like I said, sorry for the shortened episode. We are doing a double tonight, so maybe we'll, as a thank you for being on this journey with us, Crow, our number one fan, Half Hyatt, the other fans,
The number one
Dawn,
critics.
all the fans we have out there, and staying with us through 100 Canadian breweries, man. It's taken 97 episodes to get there. I mean, it's crazy, but at the same time, we've hammered out 316 different craft beers throughout the entire journey, and it's been absolutely insane, not only having breweries sending us packages to being able to test all these different styles of beers from all our favorite breweries, not only in Saskatchewan, Alberta, BC, all over. So, I mean, thanks for the journey, and yeah, that's all I got to say. Until next week, stay crafty, eh?
Long live the beard.